Listen up, motherfuckers. I'm gonna make it clear, so open up your eyes, clean up your fucking ears. Now don't act so surprised, it's time to face your fears. I've acted way too nice, my thoughts on the ice for years. I'm living in the shade, I've got that evil eye. Buzzards are buzzing all around, they wait to watch me die. I sharpen up the axe, I sharpen up the blade. I've got that evil eye, I'm living in the shade.
3 rings for the elven kings under the sky, 7 for the dwarf lords in their halls of stone, 9 for mortal men doomed to die, 1 for the dark lord on his dark throne in the land of Mordor where the shadows lie.
I sharpen up the blade, I sharpen up the axe. I'm waiting in the shade for when my enemies attack. I do not feel afraid, although my body shakes. It's adrenaline running through my veins, it's screaming out for me to act. This world is full of goons, they fucking Looney Tunes. They live in life just like they stuck inside a kid's cartoon. You best not talk too soon, I'll leave your world in ruin. You just some little maggot faggot stuck inside a silk cocoon. This town is full of goofs, this town is full of snakes. This town is full of snitches, bitches, rats, and fucking flakes. I'm calling out you fakes, your drool is weak and thin. You just copy pages from sages that you're following. Your rhymes are hollow, man, your lines as loose as sand. I'm walking up the dunes, I follow no commands.
1 ring to rule them all, 1 ring to find them, 1 ring to bring them all, and in the darkness bind them in the land of Mordor where the shadows lie.
You throw me all your shade, you bend me out of shape. You hold the keys to the gate, but I'm gonna jump the wall, just wait till you see what I got in store. That's right, I know the score. It's my soul I'm fighting for, it's my fucking life, not yours. I sharpen up the blade, I sharpen up the axe. I'm waiting in the shady glade for when my enemies attack. I sharpen up the axe, I sharpen up the blade. I got that evil eye, I'm living in the shade.
I cannot read the fiery letters, I cannot read the fiery letters, I cannot read the fiery letters, said Frodo in a quavering voice.
In the shade, living in the shade,
I cannot
in the shade.
I cannot read the fiery letters, 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 said Frodo in a quavering voice.
I'm going out to trap a skunk. Back at the shack where I store my junk, 'cause he stunk up the door of my truck with his funk. I'm gonna get drunk and kill that punk. I'm going out to trap a skunk. Back at the shack where I store my junk, 'cause he stunk up the door of my truck with his funk. I'm gonna get drunk and kill that punk. That's the last straw, his luck's run out. Got a 22, gonna blast his snout. And his creeping and running about, 'cause my gun won't sleep till the clip runs out. No, my gun won't sleep till the clip runs out. And I send you on a trip to the crypt. You can't run from the blood red tide. No, I'll cut your hide into thick wide strips. I'm starting to slip, I've lost my grip. I can taste the spit on the end of my lips while I'm wasting away and erasing the day in the darkness I play. So come on, take a trip. I'm going out to trap a skunk. Back at the shack where I store my junk, 'cause he stunk up the door of my truck with his funk. I'm gonna get drunk and kill that punk. I'm going out to trap a skunk. Back at the shack where I store my junk, 'cause he stunk up the door of my truck with his funk. I'm gonna get drunk and kill that punk. Who's that sneaking round my back door? Same black shadow I knew before. Bright white stripes and a pitch black tail. He walks through the ditch in a long black veil. What's that reek by my back porch? I'm seeking with the beam of my electric torch. I listen for the sound, but my senses fail. Drowning in the pounding of the rain and the hail. I can hear you howling with the owls in the dale, wailing with the trains as they grind on the rail. Caught time I inhale, making me insane like my brain is impaled. I've been up all night, I can't sleep a wink. Every thought I think sinks into the stink of a rotten smell as thick as ink. Is this what you wanted? I'm walking on the brink and I'm stalking you quick through the thickets on the trail while I'm drenched in offensive stench. I'm jumping through the fence, I can see where you went, and oh yeah, did I mention that I'm going out to trap a skunk? Back at the shack where I store my junk, cause he stunk up the door of my truck with his funk. I'm gonna get drunk and kill that fucking punk. I'm going out to trap a skunk. Back at the shack where I store my junk, cause he stunk up the door of my truck with his funk. I'm gonna get drunk and kill that punk. I'm going out to trap a skunk. Back at the shack where I store my junk, cause he stunk up the door of my truck with his funk. I'm gonna get drunk and kill that fucking punk. We finally reached the end, my friend, and I'm sending you into the dirt. I'll walk with you to the edge of my turf, or maybe to the edge of the earth. Who knew your untimely death would be my fresh rebirth? Who knew I could make a blessing out of this smelly, messy curse? I've never really understood until I lived it first. I'm knee deep in the flood of blood now, and I need to go on for what it's worth, cause strange things are running through my head that have the will to hand, and these things must be acted out ere they may be scared. 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 I'm going out to trap a skunk. Back at the shack where I store my junk, cause he stunk up the door of my truck with his funk. I'm gonna get drunk and kill that punk. I'm going out to trap a skunk. Back at the shack where I store my junk, cause he stunk up the door of my truck with his funk. I'm gonna get drunk and kill that punk. I'm going out to trap a skunk. Back at the shack where I store my junk, cause he stunk up the door of my truck with his funk. I'm gonna get drunk and kill that punk. I'm going out to trap a skunk. Back at the shack where I store my junk, cause he stunk up the door of my truck with his funk. I'm gonna get drunk and kill that fucking punk.
Have you forgotten the laws upon which Narnia was built?
Do not cite the deep magic to me, witch. I was there when it was written. I was there when it was written. Do not cite the deep magic to me, witch. I was there when it was written.
Back off before you lose, and I turn your molecules into a puddle of ooze. Time to atone for the sins you've done, son. And I'm the only one who can solve your problem. And I'm the only one who can solve your problem.
I was there when it was written.
Time to atone for the sins you've done, son.
I was there when it was written.
And I'm the only one who can solve your problem.
Have you forgotten the laws upon which Narnia was built?
I was there when it was written.
In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. And the earth was formless and empty. Darkness was over the surface of the deep, and the Spirit of God was hovering over the waters. And God said,
I was there when it was written.
and there was light. God saw that the light was good, and he separated the light from the darkness. God called the light day, and the darkness he called night. And there was evening, and there was morning, the first day.
You just warm, diseased creature with hideous features. You just warm, diseased creature with hideous features. You just warm, diseased creature with hideous features. You just warm, diseased creature with hideous features.
The expanse and separated the water under the expanse from the water above it. And it was so. God called the expanse sky. And there was evening, and there was morning, the second day.
Like a warthog with a tumour. You ain't nothing but a rumour, an unanswered question in a crack. Like a warthog with a tumour. You ain't nothing but a rumour, an unanswered question in a crack. Like a warthog with a tumour. You ain't nothing but a rumour, in a dank rock stuck up the back of a hill. Like a warthog with a tumour. You ain't nothing but a rumour. You have no power now, and from now on, you never will.
Time to cleanse through a never-ending frenzy. I emerged through the maze unscathed, though many traps were laid to delay me.
You think you're the boss of this dungeon? Well, I'm plunging in, cause I'll go spelunking drunk way down in the sunken temple. Cause I'm feeling buzzed, mentally ill. I'm just a knave in a cave where the skunk left spunk in the cleft of the trunk. It could be a trap, but I'll test my luck, cause I won't fap if I can fuck. And I'm stuck in the muck without any luck or a map. But wait, what's that tucked in my lap? It's some faded blade enhanced with flames. I made it from the letters in my enemies' names, and woe to them whoever came between me and my goals. I'll shovel coals over the holes of their hovels, turn their cattle to bears to scatter and tear. I'll burn their fairest lair to rubble. Yeah, I'm here to cause you trouble, cause I got claws and I don't mumble. Listen to my words, have you heard of me? I'm the raging mage and I'm learned in terms of sorcery. I can burn you with the force Pete, or slice you with my eyes like a cut of fresh meat. My diction causes friction rash while I'm out in the flash to collect my cash. I have the power to smash all your towers to ash while you cower and dash. It's your sourest hour, all you can do is retreat and glower. Spilled milk on your wilting flower. You and your filthy ilk best go and beat it to the bower, cause it's now or never if you ever wanna get out alive. I'm here to clear out the hive mind, find my treasure, measure up your gold, loot all your booty and scoot before I blow this whole damn place to hell with my magic spells. So you best get well out of my space before a well-struck blow from my blessed mace makes a real fucking mess of your ugly face. And there won't be a single trace left to find, cause I'm here to clear out the hive mind. Oh, you think you're the boss of this dungeon? Well, I'm plunging in and I'm bludgeoning all your minions with my cudgel. I won't budge, no, I won't flinch, cause I'm just a knave in the cave and I won't cave into your sway. I made it all this way and I plan to stay, so it's time that you made your stand or you ran away. It's time to pay the price, and I don't play nice, now don't think twice. It's alright if you must take flight, cause I know just the sight of my bright light can make the middle of the day seem like the dead of night. Yeah, you read it right, that's a sign of the times and the time is nigh. So write out your last scroll, your doom is foretold. There ain't room for both you and me in this dark hole. Now I've descended many levels and yet I've leveled up somehow. Oh, you think you're the boss of this dungeon? Well, I'm plunging in cause I go spelunking drunk, cause my name is TRAPPA SKUNK and I'm feeling buzzed, mentally ill.
ill, mentally ill, mentally ill, mentally ill, mentally ill.
You are what you eat in a mental diet.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
You are what you eat in a mental diet. You are what you eat in a mental diet.
Wait a minute. Wait a
You
minute.
are what you eat. You are what you eat. You are what you eat in a mental diet.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Hot cups of coffee and psychopathic thoughts. Hot cups of coffee and psychopathic thoughts. Hot cups of coffee and psychopathic thoughts. Hot cups of coffee and psychopathic thoughts.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. You know, this is, excuse me, a damn fine cup of coffee. I've had, I can't tell you how many cups of coffee in my life, and this is one of the best.
Hot cups of coffee and psychopathic thoughts.
Cups of coffee and psychopathic
Sharpening blades and stacking rocks.
sharpening blades and stacking rocks.
But drug dealers and sagging frocks.
But drug dealers and sagging frocks.
Flock to the docks for shock value. You are what you eat in a mental diet. Environmental influence.
But drug dealers and sagging frocks.
Environmental influence.
You are what you eat in a mental diet.
Make use stillness or potion. Poison or potion.
Poison or potion.
You are what you eat in a mental diet.
Make use of this or potion.
Poison or potion.
You are what you eat in a mental diet.
Make use stillness or potion. Poison or potion. Hands full of poison grapes.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Hands full of poison grapes.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Hands full of poison grapes.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Hands full of poison grapes.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Hands full of poison grapes.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Hands full of poison grapes.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
She gave me a talisman made of grey crystal. The light could barely pierce through its cloudy surface. It was a protective charm against malevolent codes and surveillance demons. The orb is what she called it. The oracular reference book. No matter where you were, it was hooked up to the wireless. Its surface of clear crystal projected anything the viewer wanted upon the screen. Yet as its influence grew on the user, it learned more of the user and could then project more and more of what it wanted the user to see upon the user. There was no intelligence in this scheme. It was a hall of mirrors designed to trap hapless saps.
moon, I follow nature's pull. Come on baby, face it, I'm an animal. Picking wild leeks, they reek so pleasant. Chopping up the weeds into grease and resin. Flying through the trees like the geese and the pheasants. I ain't got time for all you geese and peasants. Geeks and peasants, geeks and peasants, geeks and peasants, geeks and peasants. Blueberries are so good when you're eating them in the woods. Strawberries are fine when you're turning them into wine. I don't really mind if you're walking on my spine, just as long as you're crawling into my den on time. Berries are so good, berries are so fine. I find them in the woods when I'm walking down the line. I don't really mind, I'll eat them any kind. There ain't nothing sweeter than sweet berry wine. Sweet berry wine, 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 sweet berry wine.
Crime Stoppers in the Sault Ste. Marie Police Service is requesting your assistance in identifying a suspect involved in an incident of theft under $5,000. On October 29, 2019, at around 7 p.m., an unknown male suspect attended Dairy Queen located on Great Northern Road. The unknown male suspect selected an ice cream cake from the freezer and proceeded to exit the store without paying. The unknown male suspect selected an ice cream cake from the freezer. The unknown male suspect selected an ice cream cake from the freezer. The unknown male suspect selected an ice cream cake from the freezer. The unknown male suspect selected an ice cream cake from the freezer. The unknown male suspect selected an ice cream cake from the freezer. The unknown male suspect selected an ice cream cake from the freezer and proceeded to exit the store without paying. If you can identify the suspect and your tip leads to an arrest, you may be eligible for a cash reward.
Who that mellow fellow playing flute in the dello? Tell me, who is he? He's playing out a tune I knew so well. His music got me under a magic spell. Way down in the reeds by the river. Way down in the reeds by the river. Oh, I was pounding down a glass 40 of oldie, trying to do damage to my living. Oh, I'm living like a bum on scavenge drum. The dumpster does deliver. It was 20 in the afternoon, so I rolled me up a little pinner. Cause beer and weed is all I need to keep my body rolling until dinner. You can call me a sinner, I feel like a winner. I'm a lean, mean Finn, and I might look thin, but I only eat meat. I'm quick on my feet, I'm a real slick hick when I'm thick in the heat, and I only feel complete when I'm picking with a grin, playing with my dick out in the summer wind. My dick out in the summer wind. My dick out in the summer wind. I smoked a few hoots while he stroked his flute. Splashing in the water with his cloven hoofs. I took off my boots by the old tree roots. While I tried to make sure not to crush any newts. He said, come with me through the bog. We'll get lit, taking hits from the barn with the frogs for a bit. He grabbed his stash from a gash in a hollow log. All I ask, he said, is don't ash in my old jar of poos. You know the poozin', the resin? I've been saving it up all season. Had no reason to smoke it yet, see? I ain't never going dry out here. I got weeds for years. I live in the weeds. I live in the herbs. I am an herb. So we punched a few cones in his cozy home till the riverbank stank rank with that swampy dank. I said thanks, yo, before I sank low. My head tossed like lettuce while I got lost in the moss. When suddenly I chanced to catch a glance of a fine form dancing by the pine tree stands on the sandy strands. He rolled a fat spliff and put it in my hands. He said, I'm going out skinny dipping. He ran off laughing, jumping, skipping. That's when I caught a glimpse of the nymphs. So I stripped to the sound of a flute. I put my clothes with my boots by the old tree roots. And I tried to make sure not to crush any newts. Crush any newts. Crush any newts. Crush any newts. I awoke in a sweat, I was dripping wet. It seems just like a dream that I won't forget. Yet I see no sign of the nymphs as the woods fall mute. Then in the tall reeds I see a wooden flute. Wooden flute. Wooden flute. Wooden flute. Wooden flute. Wooden flute. With my dick out in the summer wind. Playing with my dick out in the summer wind. Playing with my dick out in the summer wind. With my dick out in the summer wind. Playing with my dick out in the summer wind.